Alright, what are we gonna do today? Oh yeah, my version of the Rodson from Roadkill. I wish I could put... never thought I'd say this, but I wish I could put a 302 with the turbocharger in it. What's in the shop? I haven't been here in a minute. What the hell was I doing here? Huh. Alright, supercharged. Alright, we can get somewhere with this. I guess we'll start with this one. Take the old wheels off of it. Down to the wheel over here too. Son of a biscuit. Get that old windshield out of there. You okay? Alright, let's see. I think we're pretty much done with the body wise, minus repairing it and replacing all the body panels. Alright, let's get the brakes off the car. The junk, we're putting new stuff on. That's right, this motor had some damage done to it if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it ran. Alright, now that's dropped down, we're going to yank this off. Take this, take the spring. Like, this car is fairly complete, but we don't want it fairly complete, we want it brand new. Let's get these shocks out of the way. Let's jump on over here to this side. Get the shock out so it droops that much more. Get these spring cap, the other spring cap off. Alright, let's get these shoes out of the way. Wheel cylinder, you're next. Play it. Alright, now we're going to get this off. Alright, now we're going to take the U-bolts out. I have a jack, I have a transmission jack under here, but you just can't see it. It's holding the rear end up.
Hey dude.
Hey, what's happening? There we go. I'll take out the bigger bushings.
What are you fixing up?
This one right here would be the Bolt Cape MK4 Supercharged Edition. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but... Well, I know what I'm doing with it, but I don't know what color I'm using yet, though. Alright, let's get rid of these middle mufflers.
Nice.
I'm hoping it will be when I'm done. Up here to the front. Yes, the famous starter. Alright, let's get this transmission out of the way. And I'm pretty sure got the underneath of that done. I just got to build a motor for it, I think. And, well, change the tires, but in time. And there's also a 68 charger out front that I might build.
I
I'm not
think
sure.
maybe dark blue might look nice on it.
It might. We'll see. Let's get rid of the choke. Sway bar and link B. Outer tie rod. E inner tie rod. Lower control arm. Beautiful. Get that out. Now I jump over to the other side. And before we take that cross member out, I want to pull the motor. There. The spring. Sway bar and link by. Outer and inner tie rods. Get rid of that steering rack. Sway bar is no bueno. Lower control arm now. Perfect. Steering knuckle C. Alright. Let's wheel this over to Carlos A. Where did I get this from? The auction? So I did. Who would have ever thunk? I know I sure as hell didn't. Now, did I change it? No, did I put fresh oil in this? No, I wouldn't call it fresh, but it's newer. Alright. Now, let's try to remove this motor again. There we go. Now we have to go put that in the storage with all the other ones. What the hell? Huh. Interesting. That's not supposed to be in. Yeah, that's not supposed to be in here. Those parts were supposed to be in here. Maybe I might rearrange the old storage area back there today. Alrighty. Perfect. Let's start taking all these parts out. The relays, you gone. Alright. Oh, cherry picker hurts. Alright, now we can take out the cross member. Lower this back down, take out the interior. front bucket out. Now we get the rear bench. Now we got the space. Beautiful. Alright, what to do with it? While that's doing that one, we can look over here for a minute. Ooh, I see I got a lot of work to do on this one. How did this even start? Probably not. We haven't got oil in it? No. That won't start anywhere. There's no plug wires or nothing on it. Now. I wonder. Where's the old dipstick? There it is. Oh, we got full oil in it. Pump the gas a couple times. Huh. Running 68 charger. Oh yeah. Interesting. Where the hell did I get this one from? Ah, another auction buy. Which makes sense for how complete it is. And this is like all original. What color was it from factory? Yeah. This fender's been changed. Needs a new deck lid. Interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one runs. Wow. Yep. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the car I drive around with. That's right. I think I'm going to put this one back in the storage. Work on it at a later date. Completely restore that one. Ooh. Fancy. When this over to the paint shop, we're going to do primer. Yeah, it looks like a primer. Maybe I'll go a little bit darker. There we go. Alright, now we'll move this back over to car lift A. Right there. Alright. Alright. much got everything all figured out. Alright, now we gotta go on the parts run here. Steering knuckle C, cross member E, steering knuckle housing B, outers, 4 of each, one more, there we go, need 2 of those, sway bar B, 2 front wheel hubs, 2 inner tie rods, 2 rear springs, 2 rear shock absorber caps, 2 rear shock absorber Bs. Jump on down here, we need 14 bigger bushings, there is no little ones on this one. 12 for the front, 2 for the rear, we need 2 of these, 2 of those, 2 spring caps, 1 steering rack, 2 front sway bar and length Bs, 2 upper suspension arms, 2 of these, 2 of those, and we need 2 of these. Brakes, we need 2 calipers, 2 caliper cylinders, 2 drums, 2 pads, brake servo, 2 drum master wheel cylinders, 2 brake shoes, and we need the clutch release bearing, we need a drive shaft, and we're going to come down over here. It's going to have a bit of power to it, so we want some sort of stopping power for it on the front. We're going to use these ones. And we need OHVB, I think it was. Yep. Alright, we need 2 of those.
Yo, yeah.
Hey, how's it going? We need 2 of these. And then we need... Oh, wrong one. We need 2 of those. This may as well order everything
Got
up that
you.
we need. Pardon? Alright, we need alternator. The camshaft. Where's the camshaft?
I mean good you.
Oh. I'm doing not bad, not bad. Thanks for asking. I built a car to attempt to take down the drag strip today. Whether or not we're successful at it, or at the drag strip aspect of it, I know we'll be successful at building
Okay,
it.
cool.
Alright, we need a fuel filter. We need a fuel pump. We need a coil, distributor, rotor, cap, plug valves. Let's keep on cruising down here. We need the piston. And we need the power steering pump. 2 scoop air filters. 8 plugs. V8 OHV intake manifold. Need the Uber charger. Tip for there, I think. Yep. Alright, now we're going to go up here to this one. Keep cruising down. Find our little air filter scoop thing right here. And that's beginning stages of buying all the engine parts for it. Alright, let's see what we're looking for.
What game is this?
Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. 2 click Bs. Crankshaft. 3 crankshaft caps.
Okay.
everything down. Get to the valve covers, or as they call it here, engine head covers. A and B. I also need a fuel tank. There we go. Keep it scrolling down the line a little bit more. We need an oil filter. An oil pan next. V8 OHV. Need the piston ring. 8 of them. Need a new radiometer. New fan. 16 rockers. With it being 2 valves per cylinder. Each valve and lifter. 1 per cylinder. Well, 2 per cylinder, I mean. Alright, we need 8 rod caps. Alright, serpentine belt A. Serpentine belt B. Supercharger pulley. Supercharger belt. Timing chain. Timing cover. You need a push rod. Power or water pump. Alright, we got that. Hope I got fuses and relays. Oh, not done yet. Need the transmission. Got that done. That's done. That's done. Okay. Now it's just a waiting game, waiting for all the parts to show up. Well, I guess while we're waiting for the parts to show up, let's head on over to the junkyard. Alright. Load up. There we go. Ooh, what is that? Damn electric cars. Ooh, what are you? You're not the Moon MK2. Standard edition. I'm not even going to entertain that up there. What do we got here? Ooh, Land Rover. Discovery. It's got a V6 in it, huh? It's probably not going to run. Not right now, anyway. What do they want for this? How many miles are on it? 47,000 miles. There's definitely some freaking hard miles, I'll tell you that much. What do they want for it? Ooh, more than what's worth. No thank you. Have a nice day. Alright, let's see. Ooh, got ourselves a pick 'em up truck. Oh, it's... Never mind, 6-cylinder. We need the 8. We need the V8 power. Actually, I think I have one of them trucks ready to be, well, not ready to be built, but to be built. Welcome. We're just strolling around the junkyard waiting for our parts to show up at the shop. Ooh. Ooh. This the Tempesta? Nope. How many miles? 65,000 miles. Can you believe that? That's what that looks like, 65,000 miles. Yeesh. I wonder where he lived, the Arctic, like, somewhere, must have been in the Rust Belt and drove it in the wintertime. Maybe that's the only time he drove it was in the wintertime. I don't know. $1,000 more than it's worth. Or, well, 500, but we'll just round it up. No thank you. About making money, not losing money. Anything over here? Ooh. Ah, 6-cylinder, never mind. It's junk. I already got a couple of them. I don't need another one. Crunch, 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 crunch. Oh, this was almost like a bust. Alright, let's head back to the shop. Hopefully my parts are there by now. Good little car, this thing. If you know, then you know. Alright. I got a text message on the way back to the shop that my parts were here. I just don't know where the delivery guy dropped them off. Let's see. I really do not know where he dropped them off at. I'll keep using my damn forklift. Wait, I got 2 of them? Since when? Huh. Oh, it might be back here. Oh yeah, okay. There's 1 crate. There's 2 crate. And here's the 3rd one right here. Perfect. We got all our parts? Yeah, we do. Beautiful, look at that. Awesome. Alright. Now, do I got a hood in here? I like using hoods to judge what color I'm going to be using. Makes it a little easier. Door, you work just the same. Alright, we're going to primer this out. Now, set dark blue. What the hell? Ain't got no shine. Ain't got no shine. Oh, wait, crap. I screwed up. There we go. Alright, let's bring this one up. Bring this back just to there. Something like so. But what I don't like is I don't like that orange peel texture on it. And I don't really know how to get rid of it. I've been trying now for a few years to try to figure out how to get rid of it, but I can't. The only way I can do it is this. Then it really takes the shine out of it. You know what I mean? As soon as you take the clear out, it takes the roughness out. I don't like that. You take that right down, it don't do nothing. Oh well. I can pull this one back like so. Yeah, it smoothens it out sort of, but at the same time it also makes it chrome, and I don't really want chrome. Yeah, let's move this out just a bit more into the blue. I'll bring this back just a bit. Perfect. And now, what would be a good cross color to go with it? Well, mind you, I could just use blue and silver. That might work. If it was red, I'd do red and gold, but with it being blue, probably do it blue and silver. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Perfect. Alright. First things first. Oh, looks nice on here. Looks real good on here. It's not the body. By golly, we got ourselves a gold arm. No, not today. What the? Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that's gonna work just fine. Alright, next one on the list. There we go. Ooh, that could look alright. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go with the blue. There we go. And what we got here? Perfect. Alright, now we're gonna drop over here. We'll get this one all painted up. Beautiful. Now different shocks. Alrighty. Engine block. Well, we're gonna attempt to do a dark blue. Don't know how well it's gonna work out, but we're gonna attempt to anyway. Look how nice that looks. See, I'm doing these blue because the overcharger intake and overcharger are going to be chrome. So, and I can't paint the carburetors, so they're going to be chrome as well. Alright, let's see. We need the spring here. We're going to do this one blue as well. Alright, the front cross member E, you are also going blue. Let's see, the fuel tank. Hey, you know, we'll do it like this. Give a little bit of color contrast to the back of the car. These, let's see. It's almost like I knew the color I was going to go with them. Interesting. Perfect. Alright, let's see here. Alright, the transmission. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. It's got a nice hue of blue to it. Let's make it shiny. Shiny, shiny. Alright, I'm going to do this like this. And then we need to do this like this. And then this we're going to leave the way it is. It's already chrome. These spring plates, we're going to do them like this. I think maybe I should have taken some of that clear off of that. Is what I'm maybe thinking, you know what I mean? Might be just a little, well, I guess maybe not, because everything else is going to be dark on it, so maybe that might actually look alright. You never know. I figured I've been streaming Grand Theft Auto for the last, what, week and a half, 2 weeks, basically almost straight. So I figured, yeah, let's take a little break from that and let's go to the OG channel builder. And well, here we are, building some cards. Gotta get the old Wix filter going on here. Let's get the old pan all done up. Make it look all nice, fancy. Power steering pump. Alright, let's see. Well, we should have almost done this anyway, if nothing else. Well, soon anyway. Soon is the phrase. Now we're gonna see what this blue fan looks like in there. Gotta do these shocks. Block. Alright. Perfect. I did the front springs blue. We'll do the rear springs blue as well. And then the spring cap that goes between the spring and the axle, or the differential. I think we're either going to do that black or silver. I'm thinking, well, chrome, I should say. Get this arm done now. Oop. And then get the spring cap done. It almost looks silvery. It's actually supposed to be chrome though. Now I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. It's weird how it don't. Oh, they still need to get powder coating in this. But I have a feeling probably around Christmas time they're gonna be coming out with a new one if I had to guess, because they haven't really done any improvements on it. They haven't done any new DLCs for it, nothing like that. So the last one they did was the Dodge truck Jeep one. And well, now they need to do more. Alright, let's see, we got the upper control arms now. There we go. Got this one. Now we'll do these blue, only because the rotors don't have, or did I get the expensive black ones? I can't remember. Oh, let's move over here to the size, check our inventory here. Nope, we got those ones. Perfect. We're all banged up, ready to rock and roll. Alright, before we start on that, I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna get at least the block situated on here. Gotta get to the Ubercharger one. Where you at? Right there. Ooh, it's even already tilted upside down. Alright, well, it's got some sort of difference to it. Let's put our front shocks together. Really dark. Alright, we got that. Perfect. jump on up here now. Put the fuel tank in. Put the fuel pump. Alright, now we're going to put the diff in. And then we're going to put these arms on. Do that side now too. Now we're going to hang the shocks. Now the spring caps. And even though I should put the U-bolts on, I think, if I had to guess. Could be an idea. There we go. We got to that side done. Let's get this side in to fully mount this. Well, once we get the springs and the shock absorber caps on, then they'll be fully mounted. There we go. I ain't worried about putting the rear knuckle housings on or like that, because I can actually do it when the car's down on the lower level. But since we're here, I may as well put it on. But I want to get this diff in first, get that all squared away. Yeah. There we go. Put that on now. Put the wheel cylinder. And put this piece. And then the shoe. And now the drum. And now it's ready for wheels. Perfect. Now we're going to jump on over here to the other side. Put that in. Spin ourselves around. Get this ready to put a wheel on. Because we're going to have to figure out what size wheel we want. I know it's got to be a wide one. But at the same time, we're going to race with it. So it needs to have a slick on it. So that's going to be a tricky one. Alright, I'm going to bump up here a little bit. We're going to put the middle mufflers on. Or an old school term, the catalytic converters. But this car I don't think would have had them back in that time period. Put the big evolutions in. Got 4 of them. Perfect. Put that one in. And now this one. Now I'm going to put the sway bar B in. Steering rack. Spin ourselves back over. We're going to put the inner tie rod in first. I'm going to put the steering knuckle C in. The Ooper control arm. Almost looks like it was no color at all. It's ironic. I'm going to put that on like that. Put the lower control arm on. We'll just have to add all the goodies now. Beautiful. Let's slide this shock in place. Now the sway bar in length B. Now we're going to put the backing plate, wheel hub. This is a wheel bearing. Yeah, I think I might, if I have one, I'm thinking what I might do for the next car we build today. I'm going to be doing a couple of them. This isn't just going to be a one and done. If I was doing that, I would have made a video, not started streaming. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to incorporate a little bit of my GTA into this. Now follow along here. I have certain cars in Grand Theft Auto that I have in here. Now, they're not exact. There's a lot more modifications in GTA than there is in here. But I can still make them look pretty much the same. Namely, in there it would be the Coquette D10. And in here, they are called, alright, I'll just needs wheels. In here, I'm a little bit lost at the moment. In here, where are they? I don't know where they are. Should be somewhere around here. Dang, I have 268 charges on the same page. How about that, huh? Let's see here. Really, I don't have any? Huh? That's weird. Huh? I don't have any. It's very weird. I got a lot of duplicates in here though. Quite a few of them actually. We're gonna unlock this because I think we're gonna have to go shopping here in a minute. All right. Now, what size wheels this thing got from the factory? Yeah, no. Now, what size wheels do we have already? A 305, 30, 20, 255, 315. This might work. No, we're not putting torsional wheels on it. We're just gonna. Ooh, that could be a little bit wider. A wee bit on the wider side. Maybe a 235 for this one. Might be the key. Really? I don't have any 335s? Oh, there we go. Let's try this one. Clearance all the way around. Now that's a 345. Actually looks pretty decent in there. 345. Actuality. 345, 4017. I guess we could go 17s, I guess. Now, what to choose for a wheel? Something lightweight. Actually, you know which one I think I'm going to use? I'm going to use these ones. I think 217. I think 217. Let's go 25. Alright, tires, we need 217, 345, 40. Those will be the rears. Let's go 45 for the rears. And in the front, we'll go 217, and we'll go, let's go 75. Perfect. Now, while we're waiting for those to show up, let's go over here and finish our motor. Let's get the power plant all ready. See the Frankenstein we've created. Nah, this ain't no Frankenstein. This is just a bunch of parts put together to make me a motor. Expensive brand new parts, but still, just a bunch of parts to put a motor together. Completely blacked out Camaro. I seize a vision. Maybe that mid-engine C7. Huh. See, if I could tweak the suspension on the cars, then I could really get it set up for the track, because that's what that car would shine at. You're not able to purchase any suspension components. Oil filter. Looking a bit yeller. Power steering pump. Let's put the old, slide the old camshaft in. Perfect. Didn't damage no journals or nothing. Beautiful. Let's put the rotor on. The clip. The clip. And let's get the other clip. Right there. Pull your pick. Alright. Now let's get the cylinder head on. Alright, now we're going to put all these magical push rods in, and the reason why I call them magical is because they don't fall out. They stay right where they are. This engine assembly lube there is pretty sticky stuff. Alright, last one for this side. I'm going to put the rocker arms on. Perfect. Alright. For those who are watching, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. Helps the channel grow. Also too, don't forget to check out some other content. I got a few videos out there. A few. Alright, and then once we're done with this cylinder head, getting it buttoned up, then we're going to rotate the motor, and then we're going to put the plugs in, we're going to put spark plug wires, the exhaust manifolds. Alright. Also too, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And I'm probably going to be saying that lots today, because, well, like the title states, on the road to 500 subscribers. I need 155 more. And then we go to the next goal after that, which is 750. And then it'll be 1,000. And then possibilities are endless. Alright, time to flip this back around. Beautiful. Alright, let's put the supercharger intake on. Alright, now I'm going to put the carburetors on. The other carburetor. Put the filters on. Now the hat. Beautiful. Alright, now I'm going to put the plugs in on this side, passenger side of the motor. Beautiful. Now I'm going to put the long tubes on. Put that there. Put the old cam gear on. Time and chain. Time and cover. Put the lower crankshaft pulley on. Put the water pump pulley on. Let's put the power steering belt on. Put the supercharger belt on so we can stick some electrical current to it after we put the alternator on. Beautiful. Put the belt on now. Coil. Fan. Spin it around. Put the manifold on this time around. And now we're going to put this on. And put this in. This too. And now that one. Yep. Put the plug wires on. And we got ourselves a motor. Looking pretty snazzy. Pretty damn snazzy. Alright, we're going to leave this here. And then, got some stuff to do under here. My. Reload everything back into it. Everything that we took out, man, we got to put it all back in. There we go. Putting some fuses in right now. And I'm thinking after we're done with this build, we're going to actually head to the auction house. We're going to go see if there's anything that we can bid on there, or that I want to bid on. It's not about... What? Oh, I guess we're going to have to wait on that part. That sucks. It is what it is, man. Alright, let's back on out of here. Head on over here to our computer. Since I forgot to get a key component to driving it. Oh yeah, the reservoir. That's right. Alright, I believe our wheels should be here. They are... He said they're up by the front. Why did I go with this door? I'll never know. Oh, there they are. They're in here. Ironically. Alright, yep, there they are, right there, yep. Alright, so now what we gotta do is we gotta come back up on over here. I've got to spray our wheels. Yep, just like that. I has vision. I'm thinking, once we're done with this, I head back over to the other section of the garage. I think we're going to order some body panels for it. So hopefully by the time we're done with the motor and stuff like that, they should be here. Alright. Body panels. We need that. We need this. We need this. We need this. We need this. This. And this. And we need this. 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 That. That too. This as well. That, yeah. Need that part. That looks important. We could probably use that. And definitely that. Yep. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now, I guess while we're waiting for a few things to show up, let's go ahead, I guess, and grab this. Holy crap, that motor's heavy. There, shift it on our back a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to do the front wheels first. So you're going to have a bit of a, as they call it, the stink bug stance. I call it rake, but, you know, whatever. Ooh, I forgot to put that on. Oh no. I'm going to put transmission in. Now we're gonna put the old starter in. Now we're gonna put the drive shaft in. Perfect. Now we're gonna put these on. And that. Now, in theory, if I were to put fluid in it, the car would probably actually drive, or run at least. But I believe I would probably have to put a seat in it, if I had to guess. It looks like it's like a 5-speed or 4-speed car. Huh, interesting. Uh-oh. We're definitely going to have a lean to it, that's for sure. Sidewall a little wide on that one. A little tall. Some nice big meats for the rear of the car. Should sit right on there. One would hope. Look at that. It's going to look good when we're done. Beautiful. Alright, now we're going to run around, jump on the other side. Uh-oh, going a little wider. Oh yeah, it's going to have one hell of a good stance to it. Whew. There we go. Now, in theory, I should be able to put this right down on the ground, and we should be done with everything underneath. Let's just double check. Pipes, got all the suspension. Yep. Perfect. What the? Like, there's no way in hell that that's touching the rim. Thank goodness it's not. I don't want to deal with that again. Now, what's the stance look like? Yeah. Alright, this showed up. They brought that straight into the shop because they knew we needed it. Alright, now we're going to put some oil in it, some coolant, power steering fluid, brake fluid, and then we're going to show wash a blue goop. Oh, we're making a mess. Wipe that up. There we go. Don't want to make a mess on the new motor. Ain't got no miles on it yet. You know what I mean? Perfect. There we go. Just jump on up here to the radiator, put some coolant in it. Oh, mess again. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, making messes. Alright, brake fluid. Very, very corrosive stuff if you get it on body panels. Especially freshly painted ones. Good enough. Now we gotta put our old battery in. Perfect. I'm pretty sure I do have a seat I can at least put in it. No, I do not. Of course not. Oh, wait. I know where there's one. I don't need the passenger seat, and that's only me in here. Lock that back up. With no windows, let's lock her back up. I don't want that either. I want this one and this one. Oh wow. Such a little seat. So I hear the old girl run. Definitely needs a tune, that's for sure. Alright. Perfect. Just a little seat, eh? Alright, let's pull this seat out. Alright, let's see. We don't want a back seat in it this time around. Because that was not what this is for. I think we're going to put some M4 seats in it. And then I think what we are going to do is we're going to put in... I really like this steering wheel. One for it. Oh, it looks good. Alright, I guess it's time now. My panels are all here. It's about time to bring this over to paint shop. Well, I guess probably a test path. Yeah, I think that's what it would be. Alright, let's move this over here to the test path. Put all of our panels on it. Whew. And it looks like it's fast. Alright, start with the fender. Put the hood. The headlights. The bumper.
What are you playing on?
PS5. I'm gonna tell you, I'm really kicking myself in the butt for not getting the PC instead of the PS5. So many more options to do on the PC version of this. A lot more DLC content. But I like the game, so it's all good. Huh. Body's done minus license plates. What am I missing? Should be in the 90s. Oh. Huh? Holy crap, how did I make that kind of a screw up? Oh no. I believe I did that. Anything else I'm missing? No. Looks like it's all there now. Okay.
HMM.
Alright. Now. Back over here, so I can give it a headlight adjustment and an alignment. Alright, I think we're basically done with this. Now we bring it over to the paint shop. If you haven't guessed it, that's the color of what the car is going to be, is what the air scoop is, or the hat, and the wheels. First things first, I'm going to give it a different primer this time. We're going to make it a little bit smoother. Actually, that black looks pretty good on this car. Alright. Now it's time to paint. See? Doing it with the smoother black. It's this one. Kind of makes the paint turn a little bit smoother. For the time being, anyway. Alright, what do we got up here for vehicles? Oh, that's different. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. I haven't done this one, I don't think. 256. I guess that's the number. What's the number on this one? 68. And we got the white stripes and the black stripes. Okay. Perfect. Right there. Alright. And back to car lift A, because I gotta, well, I don't know if my seats are here yet. Well, that looks new. So let's check and see. Oh yeah, they're all here. Perfect. Like I was saying, I ain't putting the back seat in it. I'm only doing the front seats. Perfect. Some BMW M4 seats. Nothing wrong with that. There we go. All right. Now we're going to bring it over to the dyno. We'll give it a little bit of a tuning adjustment. We're going to tune out its attitude, we'll say. And then yeah, it's got the 3.0 gear in it. Well, let's bump this up to, I want to say a 390. I can't see it going more than 126 in the eighth. Normally what I do is I go first gear 50, second gear 100, third gear 150, and fourth is 200 normally. But we're not doing quarter mile racing with this, so. Stubborn, stubborn, stubborn. There, that works. Ooh. I'll take that all the way to the bank. I'll take this one too. Huh. I knew that there's a 3% tuning on this before. Alright, so we got 4.8% tuning with a 390 rear gear. Factory power is 517 at 4,285 RPM. Factory torque is 717 pound-feet at 2,825 horsepower. I wonder what we've increased it by. Now that it's got that like almost 2% increase on power, so let's check it out and see. Close. Alright, the new numbers are as follows. Horsepower is 1,022 at 4,300 RPM, which is an increase of 505 horsepower or 98%. I think it's 98. And the new torque numbers are basically 1,400 pound-feet at 2,800 RPM, which is an increase of 683 pound-feet or 96%. The drag rating is A class at 561. Normally this car is high nines for horsepower when it's built. I think I've had one go up to 1,034 at one point. I'm pretty sure anyway. I can't remember. Like a minute ago. Alright, I can bring this back over there. And we gotta bring this on over. Can't handle see-through windows. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna move you out there. I'm gonna actually swap you with the Fairlady Z. And then we're going to pop this open. We're going to interior assemble. Perfect. So I wish we could like really like customize the stuff, you know, like make custom body kits for it. You know, upgrade this to a V8 or something along those lines. Get rid of, is this a 6-cylinder or 4? 6-cylinder, okay. But you know, take this 6-cylinder, make it a twin turbo or, you know, turbo setup. I think that'd be pretty sweet. I think it'd be kind of cool. But yeah, so. Alright, let's go see how well or how poorly we do at the old strip. There's a drive there. Hopefully it turns out good. Hopefully we have a good showing. It'd be pretty sweet if we did. I think we're going to do something we haven't done yet. Or that I don't normally, I can't say I haven't done it because I have. But I think we're going to test it first. Just to see. Just to see. Dang, that actually took off pretty decent. A lot better than what I thought it was going to be. But I like how it pulled it and leveled it all the way down track. That's nice. Perfect. I think we're ready for an actual King of the Sands tournament race. Yeah. See, it's not all high-end exotics in here this time. It's actually cars that we could probably beat, if I had to guess. All right. Race 1. Ooh, first one in the bag. Nice. Actually pretty even. Huh. That's what happens when I'm sleeping on the line. 8th mile ET goes right up to the roof. I should be sitting there going, how the hell did that happen? Alright, we're going to do a little bit of betting here. I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, who should I bet on? Let's see. He's got the V8 2 carb OHV supercharged, both running slicks. He's running a 20% tune. He's got his tuned out to a 27%. But if he actually knows how to drive that Edgewood Hellcat, he will walk around the Arezzo Cortona. So we're going to bet on him. Porsche, let's see. He's got the V8 dual cam supercharged. We're going to take him too. I'm going to bet on all the underdogs. This one, drag rating, tuning. Both running a slick. One supercharged. Actually, they both are. I just beat one of them. So once again, I have to go with my guy here. Alright, let's see how well I bet. Ooh, ooh. Hey, I got one. One's better than none, right? Sometimes it doesn't always pay to bet on the underdog, but sometimes it does. There. I had to go finish him off. The other guy couldn't do it. Alright, let's see. What are we going to bet on this one? I don't know why, but something's telling me this guy. Yeah, I got that one right. It's probably going to be me and the Porsche in the end, in the finale. Uh-oh. Now, why would they stick me in the right lane when I've been in the left all night? I'm faster. Man, I was sleeping on the light that night. I'll make myself a sandwich too by the looks of it. Alright, me and the Cortona. Let's see. I got a 95% tuning percentage. But he's also got a V12. And he's been kicking ass in this one. So, well, let's see how well we do. As long as I don't screw up on that tree, I normally will win. If my car's got the power. Got shifted out of first. There we go. As a win. A win is a win. The underdog prevails. Hey, that payout went up. Used to be 11,000. Inflation. Perfect. Alright, back to the shop. I'm pretty proud of that. The car's got my attention. First time out, kicks everyone's butt. Heck yeah, I'm game for that. Car 256, where are you? That would be her. Interesting. Alright. Actually, we're going to put you inside the shop for now. Don't need no sticky fingers, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm going to come over, we're going to lock it up, and we're going to head to the auto auction, the auction house. key in there, twist it, perfect, good to go. Actually, we're gonna move you to entrance C. Oh yeah, right-hand drive. My bad. I should rebuild the motor in this thing. Alright, car auction, here we come. On our way. Smooth sailing. Alright, Kowalski Salvage Cars. What do we want to build today? This is the broken car of the game right here. And I say it's broken because this one right here will, as long as I don't red light it, this thing will destroy anything that lines up beside me. It's weird. You don't get it. Wait, what is that? Ooh, Turbo S. Classico. There's a drag build. Ooh, a pick-em-up truck. I like me a pick-em-up truck. I'm just not really too fond of the color. Queensland, Sunshine State. Isn't that Australia? Queensland? Or is that New Zealand? I can't remember. Wow, look at that big horsepower motor under the hood. Figure out why it's so cheap. Honestly though, it looks pretty decent actually, minus body. Everything looks decent on it. Maybe I just found myself a new shop truck. Just gotta get a door for it, which I'm sure we can find something at the junkyard. Or maybe even just fix all the body panels on it and make a quick flip out of it. Interesting. What's the value on this bad boy? Ooh, 34,000. It's only got 89,000 miles on it. I don't know. The bed itself looks to be in pretty decent shape. Unless that's a bed cover on it, I'm not sure. I mean, like, this box side's not bad. It's got a little bit of a dingleberry right there. Other than that, this side of the truck's not bad. You know, both wheel wells are pretty much toast, I guess, yeah. The hood has definitely seen better days. See, another feature I wish we could do is, like, there's a guy that drives around my IRL in my city. He actually lives near me. But instead of him having vents here, he's actually got lights. Looks pretty slick. He's got them so they hooked up to his turn signal, so when he turns, you can literally see him blink. It's awesome, actually. It's got all the wheels, but it don't have a motor. And if we get it, we got to put a motor in it. We're going to be building the motor for it. That's a hard maybe. What about this one? I wonder if it would actually start, or is it going to tell me it's out of oil? No oil, of course not. A little rusty. As I'm not seeing anything that's really like, pick me, you know what I mean? I'm not really seeing anything like that. I'm not really down for spending $34,000 on a truck that I still got to build a motor for. Standard. Thought it was a diesel. Starting bid on this is $830. Yeah, just standard. What's the value on it? $1,200? $4,500. Hmm. Where's it from? Turkey, I think. Well, guys and gals, I don't think there's really anything here that's really, like, catching my attention. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to head back to the shop. Hop back in the Fair Lady. That didn't come out right. Sounded better in my head. And then we're going to head to the junkyard again. See what we got kicking around there. And then once we're done at the junkyard, whether we find something or not, I'm thinking maybe we might actually hit... No, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to swap this with the MK4. We're going to take that, see if that gives us a better opportunity to get better vehicles. Crap. I locked it when I left. Alright, let's turn the key here, pop back on out. Let's relock it back up again, perfect. Alright, to the junkyard we go. And see what we can't get ourselves out of here. You know what I mean? There should be something for, you know, there's normally something for everybody at the junkyard. Let's see. That's not a good start. Looks like there's something down there. It's definitely not a good start.
PC.
Yeah, but unfortunately I'm on PlayStation 5, so... Ooh. Gullwing Bends. Yeah, more than it's worth. Nothing. Okay. What are you? The NA Supra. But not this, the one that's back over there. This is Tesla. Alright, now we're talking. Because I can always stick the, in air quotations, 2JZ. It's missing stuff on the other side, though. Missing the rear tire. But it is less than what it's worth. Oh. They're selling it for less than what it's worth, so that's, you know, we got that going for us. Alright, just gonna keep on cruising around here, see if we find anything else. Doesn't look like it. Finland. Found your problem. You're missing some of your engine parts. Decisions to make now. Actually, I didn't even look at the price of this one. Ooh, no thank you. Do I really want that? Nah. I don't want that one. And the reason why I don't the reason why I don't want that one is because I already got them. And I'm pretty sure I do have a Dodge truck I can bring up. A Ram 1500 for a shop truck. Let's see, do we have anything in here? Let's take a look around. Yeah, I do got a sale on 1500 right there. What's that? Please tell me it's not an F mill. Ooh. Oh, wrong one. an XL. Oh, this one's already been built.
What's TS game?
This is Car Mechanic Simulator 21. What condition is this one in? Yeah, I think this one actually runs. I think it does. Let's check out and see. Perfect. And for those of you that are just joining, please, if you wouldn't mind, please do hit the like and subscribe button. Helps the channel grow a little bit better. And maybe then I can actually get a PEC later on down the road. Should have looked at the license plate before I tried to start it. It's already got a designated spot in today's shop truck world. I try to make it look like it's a dually, because this 3500 should have been a dually. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Alright. So, here's our winning car from earlier. Minus the plates and interior. It is worth $89,000. It'd be helpful. No. Goodbye. You're the weakest thing. Alright. I should start checking the junkyard again for parts for my vehicles. This one needs a door. Pretty sure that's where all that door glass was for that I had. Alright. Now we're going to go to... We're going to head to a barn. Should have some somewhere. Ooh, got a lot of barns to go to. Yeah, I'll make it a barn day. That could almost work. So I'm looking for either a 5th or 6th gen Camaro, or the I think it's a C7 mid-engine Corvette. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for that. Cataract. Ain't got no plugs, man. Ooh. Got some good stuff in here. Maybe not, but you never know. Definitely nothing there that I'm looking for. Maybe over here? Can't repair steering wheels. That sucks. Well, that could have been a good one. These things are not cheap. Right body. No. Does the car have all the glass? I can't remember. Oh well. I normally buy glass brand new anyway, so. Nada. Nada, nada. So let's see, what do you got? Nada. Let's challenge your SRT Hellcat headlight left. No, I'm good. That's good. Chicken's really getting slim nowadays, huh? That's no bueno. Huh. Was a bit bigger of a wheel? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, it was a package deal, okay. Alright, let's keep on cruising down. There's something in here. And there isn't. Remember, we're looking for a passenger door, the front passenger door for the Ram 3500. I don't know where there is one. In here, maybe? I don't want to use 3-star seed. I mean, if I were to ever build a junkyard Lamborghini, well, this is the place to come to. What do you got for me? Do I need a tailgate behind my truck? I do got 2 folds and parking there, so maybe one of them needs a tailgate. I don't know. Thank you, I'll take you. They are expensive. How did that car of mine need the front bumper? I can't remember if it needed the bumper or not. The red one at the shop. Did we already check this one? No, we did not. Okay. Okay. How about you? Because if I didn't check the other one, I probably didn't check you. Over here? Nope. Over here? Nope. Here? Yep. Alright, let's see what we got here. Nothing of any valued importance at the moment. I'm seeing everything but the kitchen sink in here and the parts I'm looking for. Nope, nothing. Dish. Oh, we looked at this one, didn't we? Ran 35. No, I used brand new headlights for mine. So there's just a few parts that I won't skimp out on, like glass and lights. Everything else, oh yeah. I'll gladly use secondhand, but because you can never really get a good set of used glass unless it's up there in like the 80 or 90%, and at that point it's like just buy brand new because it's almost the same price anyway. So nothing. Not even a case? That's unusual. Unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Probably. Alright, back to the old shop we go. Alright, let's see, what's the hood worth? $368. Let's see how much it costs us to repair it when we get back to the shop. Alright. Here we is. Had the headlights anyway, so I didn't need to get another one. came in the wrong door. I set the alarm off. Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. Perfect. Alright. I see I didn't need the bumper for this after all. Okay. Alright, now what's that Viper hood gonna cost to repair? 76. 109. 109 on top of that 300, so we'll say 500. Now, what's the cost for an actual Viper hood? Where are you? Right over here. 925 bucks. So we save 400 bucks on it. And then we go like so. Sell it for 462. I'm gonna need to come over here. $222 to repair this. Wow. Boom. So, but to buy one of them, they are not cheap by no means. I mean,
Hello.
hello. It's 1,700 bucks for that. Alright, where's my old Ford pick-em-up trucks? Alright, let's see. I've got one right here. Perfect. Perfect. I'll put you back. And now, I guess maybe car auction again. Seems to be the place where you find all the stuff like that. That's what I'd be thinking anyway. Alright, let's see. What do we got over here? Nothing. 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 Oh, wait. Nope. Right here. I found the first one I'm looking for. It's pretty rough shape. Still worth 40 grand. Was it $1 a mile or something, or what? I'm gonna cheat the system on this one. So you guys, sometimes this works. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it works. I'll bid on this, and then I'll stop bidding partway through it. Somebody else will get it, but then this, not this exact car, but one like it will end up in the junkyard. If I can get a chance to bid on it. Nah, I don't want it. Let's try this one. Let's see if anything in here that we could be interested in. SRT Hellcat wide body. Got one of them. How's it looking? How's it don't to see nothing?
Get the Carrera GT.
I already got one. I'm on the hunt right now for the 5th and 6th gen Camaro and their Aptilia R6. Well, I guess it'd be the C7 Corvette mid-engine. So now we check with the junkyard, and hopefully what I'm looking for is in here. Keyword being hopefully. Let's see. Mazda MX-3. Now, the last one I was in here was overpriced. What about you? Alright, alright. I know you're here. I see you looking at me. I got you in my mind. A Mustang. Nope, Nova. Wow. Slipping. Saw it around headlights and I was like, ooh. Standard. Alright, alright. $200 less than what it's worth. Not bad. I know it's there. Is this the track pack? No. All-wheel drive. Nope, standard. Front wheel drive. I also can't remember the last time I built the front wheel drive version of that. Ooh. Bentley. Or Aston Martin. Aston Martin, that's right, DBX. I don't know why I had Bentley on the mind. Holy shite. I mean, this car will turn a profit, but it's kind of expensive to build. Carrera GT. Yes, I know it's not a Carrera GT, it's Mercedes. Yeah, okay. Well, here's the MX-3 that I spotted. It's been stripped clean, that's for sure. Or RX-3, not MX-3. I knew it was an X3 of some sort in there. They want more than what it's worth. Hey, it's gonna stay here. Alright. Let's see. I'll head back to the garage.
My mom used to own a DBX before she sold it.
Yeah, that's too high class for me. You know what I mean? It's... Yeah. Although I probably would own one, but... I don't know. I'm more happy with something like this. In this condition, too. Carrera GT. Okay, we got one there. And... that's BBS. Not the same one, man. Got this one too.
She bought a Cayenne to replace it.
Ah, she went to a Porsche. Gotcha. Probably the Cayenne is probably better handling and such too. If I had to guess. Yeah, there's my Carrera G, one of them right here. Put you in the storage, save you for a rainy day, which like never happens. Definitely needs a motor. That's for sure. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to build. Kind of not really feeling anything right now. Oh, for Pete's sake, it's sitting right... Oh, it's already built. Never mind. This is what I was originally looking for. What the... Huh. This is what you call a sleeper. Looks like crap, it runs like heck. I don't know if this thing's got any,
I have never driven an Aston Martin, but the Cayenne handles quite nicely.
I figured as much, yeah. It's one of the Porsche's staples is handling on their products. Oh, there's a DBX. I think that's what it is. DB5, DBX, whatever it is. There's one kicking around, driving around the city that I live in, and I don't know if it's the operator or if it's the vehicle, but either one of them two can't drive. All over the road, and it's like, stay away from it. Everything's done on this but the body, huh? I think we're going to keep the body the way it is. Kind of like it all rough looking.
The Cayenne is built off the Volkswagen Touareg chassis, just has a few tweaks.
Interesting. Yeah. Nothing's really standing out to me to build. I don't know. I don't know. A red one. Now this had to have come either from a barn or an auction barn.
Most luxury SUVs are built on the Touareg chassis, the RSQ8, Bentayga, Urus, Cayenne and some others.
I don't need this, so we'll get rid of that. Free up some space. Pretty sure this one also runs. I'm intrigued. What was this one? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Oh, a hot rod pickup. Well, I think we're gonna end this
That
stream.
looks sick.
What, this one? Or that one? Actually, just give me a few moments here. I'll be right back. I just gotta run and do something real quick, and then I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere, anyone.
The truck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's not bad. Also, too, for those of you that are joining, if you haven't, please do like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Be greatly appreciated. I shall be right back. Alright. Thank you all for waiting. Alright, let's see. We're not doing this one today. Put that one back. Now, do I have Telia R6 in here? I don't think I do. A lot of mine M8s though. Holy crap. Body's been repaired. Motor looks like junk. I'm not going to be painting the parts on this one. I'm just going to paint the body and the wheels on it. That's it. But it has an gear. I has an gear. I has an gear. Sneaky, sneaky. What the wheels are on this thing? 275, 30, 20. What's it look like? I'd probably go with 295 and probably sit just right. It's the same size wheel all the way around too. So 295s for the rear, 275s for up front. Okay. The only problem with having a lot of options, it's hard to choose which ones you want. Yeah, what about this one? What's up with this? I have no idea what this wheel looks like. I've never used it before, so I'm going to buy one for the size I want. Take a look at it in the paint booth, see exactly what the design of the wheel is. And if not, I will be using probably these ones.
Have you heard that Euro Truck Simulator is coming to Xbox and PlayStation?
Euro Truck Simulator, it's already on PlayStation. I don't know if there's a newer version coming out or not, but I know the older version of it's on PlayStation. That was the one I was looking at getting instead of getting Truck Simulator 25. Which, by the sounds of the comments and stuff like that, is the Euro Truck Simulator is the one I should have got. Oh well, live and learn. Live and learn.
Euro Truck Simulator 2.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if there's a new one coming out or not, but I know the older one, or the other Euro Truck Simulator, there's one on PlayStation. Yeah, okay, let's see what that wheel looks like.
European trucks are so much better than American trucks.
Well, there's more options to them, but I still like the look of an old Peterbilt 379. Hmm. Yeah, no, I'm not going with that wheel. Where was the... Oh, wait, that's way back here. Or 20. Alright. I'll go custom. Make them real shiny. Real chromy. Perfect. I don't know. I've never really been a fan of cab overs. That's mostly what European trucks are, is mostly all cab overs.
Older American trucks are better than European trucks.
Some of them, not all of them. Perfect. Now I need tires. 220, 295, 30, and 220, 275, 30. Perfect. Alright, time to order some parts for the old car here. That's pretty standard back there.
My friend runs a trucking company and uses a fleet of cab over FH16 610 horsepower.
Cool. I'm not really into the big trucks like that. Alright. Alright. This one will be going up for sale when it's finished. Try to empty out some of the inventory that I have. Get rid of my doubles, triples, quadruples. While making a bit of money in the process. Alright. Yeah, I'm mostly into smaller vehicles, cars, trucks, but at a smaller scale. And
in terms of engines, European trucks have some high horsepower factory motors.
yeah, it's because on the North American side, they're all governed. You're not allowed to unlock the full potential of what the truck can do. Now, if it's owner-operator of his truck, well, that's different. But if it's a company-based truck, no, they're limited to what they can run. What's the word? Yeah, trucks are mostly all detuned from factory. Because if they weren't, I could see some of them running upwards of 1,000 horsepower. Or that's what people would want anyway. Well, maybe not 1,000, probably around 750, somewhere around there. With the right turbo setup and stuff, oh yeah.
Australian road trains run like 1,200 horsepower sometimes.
Oh yeah, there's some high-powered ones there. A lot of them need it though for the loads that they haul. They haul some pretty big loads. Many, as they put it, trains, we'll say. Alright, got that done. Let's get this piece out. Over here, let's get our foods box out. Yeah, regulations in North America really suck when it comes to vehicles. Alright, just bring you over to the paint shop. We're going to get some body panels for it now. Let's get bumper C, hood B. Let's go full C package today. Actually, no, I'm going to put these darker taillights on it. I can't remember which doors I got, so whatever ones I don't have, or whatever ones I have, we'll end up selling them.
I've heard that the restrictions suck.
They do. fully fixed. Should be in the 90s. 92, perfect. Alright, let's do a smoother base coat on it. There's what I was looking for. It's really bright. Good enough for me.
Do they also restrict the amount of exterior mods like LED lights and stuff?
Well, they're supposed to be, but nobody ever listens to it. Like for instance, you're not supposed to use your high beams unless you're out on the highway or something like that. And guys over on this end of the world, they ended up having it set up so as soon as they start their vehicle, their high beams kick on with their low beams. I think it's called the high 4 setup or something. It's a real pain in the ass because it blinds you when you're driving down the road at nighttime. Especially since half of them don't even know how to aim the lights correctly. So when you're driving down the road, it's literally staring you right dead in the eyes.
Here they don't restrict much in terms of mods and stuff for trucks.
What about for vehicles? There's a lot of DOT inspections that happen yearly with these trucks on this side. So they have to follow within the certain guidelines. For reasons I'm not going to get into because I'm trying to get my channel monetized. And if I start discussing the falsehood of it, then
in terms of cars, sometimes police put air suspension and custom rims on their squad cars.
Nice. Yeah, not over here. They don't do that stuff. Personally, I think it's because a lot of them just don't care. It's a job for them. They go in there, drive their squad car, and then they go home at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And then the next guy takes over the car, and nobody really, owns their own vehicle or like their own cop car, nothing like that. So I could be wrong on the reasoning, but that's be my impression of it. Alright, what am I looking for here? Where are you? Well, I don't want that kind of camshaft anyway. I want performance. Why did I put that up? I need it down. Alright, so it's a B. I'll just make 4 of these. Crankshaft, where you at? Right there. I need 3 of these. 1 of these. I need the engine block. Head cover A. Head cover B, because C and D are for the 4-wheel drive. I don't know what the difference is, because it's the same covers. Alright, let's grab 6 of these. Let's grab 4 of those.
I live in a place where the highways are super close by, so we have strong highway patrol system. I have seen some insane highway police cars.
Yeah, we don't really have insane highway pursuit vehicles here. We used to back in the day. We used to have the old Camaros and stuff, but now they're all just Interceptors and Chargers. Or the Ford Explorer Interceptor and the Dodge Charger. Oh, that Dodge Charger sounds real nice. But the way they look at it here is you may be able to outrun the cop car, but you ain't gonna be able to outrun the radio. So while you think you're getting away from them, they'll radio up ahead a few miles and have the road blocked off waiting for you. Seen that one happen a few times. Alright, I need the Uber Charger belt. And then I need tongue cover V8. And the water pump. And the water pump pulley. Alright, now we're going to go down this row of stuff. See if I can remember everything that's required. Alright, I said it was A. What was the cross member? This front cross member. Two of those. Those. One of these. Need 2 of those. I'm gonna need 10 of these. Probably have 2 left over if I'm not mistaken. Let's grab 20 of these with about 4 left over. Wheel hub. What was? Is it rear sway bar B? Can't remember. Yes, rear sway bar B. 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of these, 2 of these, 2 of those, 2 of those.
Here we have RS3, Polo GTI, Golf R, M140, X5 Combs, Focus RS, Mustang GT, Civic Type R and many more.
Yeah, the Dodge Chargers here, they'd walk right through those smaller cubic inch motors, we'll say. That's just me being polite about it. Even the Ford Explorer Interceptors too. Like they're not stock stock engine vehicles. Like they're modified. They call it a police package over here. And yeah, if you get a Dodge Charger behind you, you're SOL. Especially if the officer knows how to drive it well, you ain't getting away from him. Your best bet is just hang it up and pull it over. Because they are fast. That's typically the parts I try to run on my vehicles when... Why did I buy carburetors? It's fuel injected.
The cop cars have had some engine power unlocked.
Yeah, see, these ones up here, they're tuned through the ECU and they're also heavily performance upgraded. Like new cams, heads, superchargers on them. I'm pretty sure the bottom ends have been gone through. They got special tire compound. Yeah. That's why I laugh when people try to outrun them. But fortunately, a lot of the officers don't know how to actually handle the power of those cop cars. You got the few that do, but majority of them don't know how to handle them. So that's the only advantage that criminalities have up here. Alright, any ignition coils. Alright, let's see. We also need the piston and connecting rods. Power steering pump. 8 of these. 1 of these. 1 of those. Where's my throttle? Right there. And we're gonna dress it up a bit here. Car don't need them, nothing along those powerful lines, but exhaust pipe V8. Okay.
My daily driver, a 2023 Ford Ranger Raptor or a 2022 Golf R.
My daily driver is a 2013 Silverado Thunder Edition and a 91 C1500 Cheyenne Edition pickup truck. But my 91 is not stock, so it gets down to boogies quite nicely. The Thunder Edition Silverado, if I were to be able to get my hands on some E85 fuel, I can get the ECU tuned and increase the power substantially. But instead, I'm stuck running 87 octane. Alright, I think I'm basically done finally buying all the parts for it. I think. Got that, got that, got that, got that, got that, got that, got that. Ooh, interior is okay. Alright, what are we looking here for now? M8. The hell's it called? It's probably right at the very back of it. Bench M8 leather. Huh. Oh, there they are. Perfect. put these ones in. And then for a steering wheel, where's my M3? There it is, right there, perfect. All right.
I wanna get a brand new BYD Shark 6 to daily drive.
What's that? Can't say I've ever heard of that before. Got those in now. I put in the sway bar. Now the rear knuckles. Start the back, work our way forward. What I would like to daily drive is an 09 ZR1 Corvette. 650 horsepower from the factory. But unfortunately,
The BYD is a hybrid pickup truck that has taken the record for the fastest pickup truck in my market.
Huh. Interesting. How fast is it going? And are you in kilometers or miles per hour? Damn, almost perfect. Cool. Pretty good guess. Huh. Yeah, this will definitely be the last build. All right.
I'm using the kilometer system.
Ah, okay. Well, how fast is that BYD Shark been up to? Because I know my 91, I've had it up over 220, so I don't know. And it bites really hard out of the hole. I haven't really done a 0 to 60 time on it yet. But all I know is you hit the throttle and you go 0 to 60, and if you blink, you miss it. I actually have a YouTube short.
For the longest time, the Ranger Raptor held the 2 spot for South Africa's fastest pickup. But now the BYD makes about 350 kilowatts and Jud.
Kilowatts. What's that translate? Is that like horsepower, or are you talking 350 kilometers an hour?
Just under 1,000 torque.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. Not quite sure why they want to make 1,000 foot-pounds of torque on a vehicle out of the factory, but that's just like these Hellcat and stuff like that. Like
They have a limiter, so I don't know how fast they go in terms of top speed.
Well, the only reason how I know my 91 goes 220 at least is because I was in air quotations in Mexico, is what we'll say, and there was somebody that was running beside me, and their car topped out at 220, and I was still nose to nose with them, and I still had more to go. So I honestly don't know what my truck will fully do.
No one has been brave enough to remove the limiter and let all the power unleash.
I would, but I'm dumb like that though. I mean, I'd really be dumb enough to do that. Alright, suspension is done. Should have went bigger on the front wheel. Oh well. Live and learn, man.
I'm also dumb, but there is no way I'm pulling away from our cop cars.
Yeah, with that BYD Shark, you'd be able to. Just remember, especially in your Raptor, you can go off-road. They can't take their street cars off-road. I don't recommend it, because it's never good to run from the police.
Probably not. I've seen our Golf R squad car outrun a C63 off a traffic light.
Yeah, but like I said, it all depends on who's behind the wheel. Ironically, I guessed the right thing too. I think I built this car before or something. Alright, it's time to build a motor and slap it in.
True, but knowing my luck, I will get someone really good at driving to chase me and I will he screwed.
More than likely, yep. Damn, that's bright. Now I remember why I paint the blocks. But I think this is going to
What
be...
are building some sort of Cadillac?
No, it's supposed to be like an Audi brand or something. It's a Mayan M8. I would love for Cadillac to come to this. CMS-21. I'd build one in a heartbeat. That'd be another good daily driver, is a CTSV with a 6.2 in it. I think that's what it is. Sharp looking cars, man. Very sharp.
CTSV wagon.
Nope. The four-door sedan.
That would be a fire daily driver.
It would be, but not really a fan of wagons. Oh. Yeah, I just did that.
Wagons are so much better than SUVs in my opinion.
It all depends on what you want to do with them. See, if I had something with a lot of space in the rear like that, it'd be all nothing but stereo. So for me, the SUV would be a better option, like a Chevy Tahoe or a Suburban or something like that. Cadillac Escalade. Because when I listen to music, so does everyone around me. And I can't ever see that changing anytime soon, to be honest.
American cars are just too big for me, I guess. My buddy has a V6 Volt WM Rock and it looks tiny compared to a Dodge Ram.
Well, I'll give you a little bit of an example here. Back in '91, when my Chevy Silverado or Chevy Cheyenne came out, that was a full-size truck. I mean, full size. Nowadays, even compared to my 13 and newer vehicles, it literally looks like it's like an old school S10 or an old school Ford Ranger. You know what I mean? Seriously, the size comparison is unreal. And yet the roads haven't gotten any wider. It's funny. Kind of funny, actually, in my opinion. Make the vehicles bigger. And one of the worst things they ever did to vehicles was putting backup cameras in. Putting all those drive for you technology. It's one of the worst things they ever did for vehicles. And it'll help people not to lose the art of driving. Because when you got a backup camera, you teach yourself not to use your mirrors or nothing along those lines. That also implies to cameras that point at the road, lane change activities. You know what I mean? It's just sensors and stuff that prevent your vehicle from going into another lane.
Our cars are tiny and our roads are shit.
Our roads are shit too. Especially since the government pulled all the infrastructure money out for them to repair them and redo them and stuff. Alright, I think we're on the right path now. Oh, I could put it, oh, son of a biscuit. But to be honest, this kind of resembles more of a Chrysler 300, this one. But this will be the last car.
I have a camera in my Raptor, but I always use my mirrors BC. I'm just used to using them with my other cars.
Yeah, see, none of my vehicles have cameras in them. And I refuse to put them in. Except for maybe a dash cam. I'm gonna post some of those videos on YouTube. Ooh. Probably getting in a lot of trouble for that one. Because cops where I live are notorious for sitting at a red light, turning their lights on, going through the red light, and then turning them off. And then driving normal. To me, that's abusing the privilege of what they have. But it is what it is, I guess. But no, it's the sensors and the cameras and stuff. In my opinion, they're crippling the auto industry along with many other things. I have a dashcam
for all of my cars. I should start a YT channel and post bad driving that I have captured.
You should.
I would have 100 videos to post.
You should. I'd watch that. I'd be an overnight YouTube sensation, to be honest. People love watching that kind of stuff. They really do. Yeah, I support anybody who wants to start a YouTube channel.
Our drivers here drive like utter turd. I think 90% of them filled in their license forms at a supermarket and paid for them.
I hear you loud and clear on that one. I swear a lot of people that got their license where I live got a Cracker Jack box. Yeah, we're doing something special. We're putting seats up through the floor. There we go. Alright, if I had to guess, it needs a battery. Not bad. $2.95 would have been the way to go all the way around. Yeah. Oh well. Live and learn.
I drove myself to my driver's exam in my dad's car. The car I was gonna drive for the exam would not start.
Carl's like, no, don't torture me. I don't want to deal with all these meatballs on the road.
So I did my driver's test in my dad's E92 M3.
Nice. I did my driver's test in a few different vehicles. Because up here, I don't know if you guys are the same, but up here we got a system called graduated licensing. You start off with your G1, which is a learner's permit, and you have to drive with somebody for a year. And then after the year, like the license is good for I think up to like 5 years or something like that. But after a year, then you can go back for your G2, which allows you to drive by yourself. If you're a teenager with your G2, you still have restrictions on when you can drive, when you can't. Like you can't drive out in the dark, and you can't have more than so many people in the vehicle. You can't.
I learned to drive manual in a 1993 Toyota Hilux, which I still own and has 1.2 million miles, and a 69 Beetle convertible.
Yeah, those Hiluxes will run forever. Although most Toyota products will run forever. Even when they got no oil on them, they still run forever. It's weird. Alright, we want the dyno now. Time to go crank the power up on this bad boy. Bump this up to 390. That seems to be my lucky number. Alright. Perfect. Fully tuned. 584 horsepower at 6,000 RPM, 534 pound-feet of torque at 5,300 RPM. And away we go.
The American licensing system is confusing. Here we get our learners at 17 and then get our full license at 18.
No, it's not American licensing system, it's Canadian. That's pretty good power gain. 717 horsepower or 123%, and 642 pound-feet of torque or 121%. That's not bad. Look how powerhouse this little thing is. Yeah. You got, up here you got G1, G2, and then your G.
My bad, thought it was the same between America and Canada.
No, America, you can get your license and start driving the same day, if I'm not mistaken. Like, right away. I could be wrong on that. But Pretty sure that's the way it is. But I think that's going to do it here for this round. Probably back on a little bit later on. Not necessarily with this. I might do some Alaska Road trucking a little bit later on. But I would like to thank everyone for watching. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And we shall catch y'all on the very next stream. Bye, everyone.